that we've recovered from that, we move on to another art form. We're talking about mixed media, and you know, honestly, probably the favorite gift that I think anybody gets is a homemade gift. It doesn't matter how much time and effort gets put into it. It's really the thought that counts. My favorite Valentine's gift so far is the card from my daughter. We're going to tell you about mixed media right now. We're joined by Marjolaine Walker. She is a designer, educator, and mixed media artist. Welcome to the show. Great to have you here.
Great to be here.
It's tough to follow up pole dancing, I know,
It
but
sure is.
this is something that you're very passionate about, and I think a lot of people probably assume that this is an art form that mostly women do, but that's not the case. A lot of men are getting into this art form as well, aren't they?
They are actually. One of the top person in the industry is a man, and a lot of the products we're using is Tim Holtz products. So.
And how would you describe mixed media to people?
Mixed media is using more than one medium. So
Okay.
you might have ink, you might have paint. You can add a little collage in there, some found objects. I use stuff from yard sales even. Slap it all in there.
Oh, great. And so you're saying that this is something that anyone can do because you can basically be using any materials.
You can. Today, I'm not a traditional card maker, so I thought today we would use some shaving cream.
Oh.
Nice.
To make our Valentines.
All right, let's do this.
Some Barbasol here, some for the sensitive skin.
Ah,
Because
yes.
it's Valentine's Day.
And I am sensitive.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Just
All right,
some
so
advice. Get some maybe ladies shaving cream. This one doesn't smell very good. So
okay, all right, good tip.
So how are we going to start out today?
you're going to start by putting your shaving cream on the plate.
Okay.
And you're going to spread it around.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
okay. Does it matter how much? Is there a...
Enough. You'll be covering.
Let me open it first.
You'll
I'm
be
new to
covering
this.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
here
so
we
we're
go.
going to be covering a little sheet of paper. So you've already pre-cut sheets of paper.
I have.
Okay,
So
here we
you'll
go.
want to
This
spread
is
that
fun.
around. You won't need
Okay.
this right away.
Okay, just spread it through.
Okay.
This looks like a meringue.
And next, these are alcohol inks.
Okay.
And you'll just want to drop just a few drops. You
Okay.
can mix and match your colors.
All right.
It comes out pretty fast.
Okay.
So
Thanks for the warning.
you'll be,
So you're just dropping randomly?
yes.
Okay.
And you can add a few other colors.
Okay, I'll add this lighter green maybe. Okay.
You can be a little more aggressive.
Oh, okay, sorry. She's like, Derek, we've got 4 more minutes. You want to move it, buddy? All right.
All right. And then what do we do after this?
And then you're going to use your little fork and you're just going to kind of draw a design in there.
Great. I'm going to make little hearts. How about that? Okay.
All right.
And how did you come about doing mixed media?
I started with scrapbooking, and from there I just really enjoyed the paint and everything else and the getting messy. So I started playing around, and now I just love to come up with creative ways to.
Wait, you mentioned scrapbooking. Your company is 12 Stone Scrapbooking.
That's right.
So what do you guys do?
I don't do a lot of scrapbooking actually. And what I do, I use mixed media in it. So I teach mixed media art classes.
Oh, okay.
And where do you teach out of?
Out of my studio, which is my basement.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good, because then do you do group and individual classes?
I usually group classes, and I travel to scrapbooking events, and I
Okay.
teach classes there as well.
So what do you think? Okay.
That looks
Perfect. Next, you'll take your piece of cardstock
Okay.
and just lightly tap it down in there.
Okay.
good. All right.
You can put your whole hand on
I'm
it.
very
make sure.
intrigued by
I'm
this part.
really excited to see how this is going to turn out. All right.
And then
So
you can pull it up,
pull it up.
and then you'll want to use your scraper to scrape off the excess
the excess?
Shaving cream.
shaving
Oh,
cream.
this is cool.
Okay. Oh, no way. It's a real marbled effect. Look at that.
Awesome.
Okay.
Oh, I had no idea. I had no idea what to. I was wondering, how are we going to get this? You know, is this hardened eventually? Do we freeze it?
You can use your
I
paper
get it
towel
now.
to wipe it
Okay.
off.
Look at that. Okay.
Look at that. Okay. All right. And then
And-
what's next?
Next, I made this stamp with an old flip-flop,
Oh, okay.
and we're gonna use some paint.
I love that. So you really do recycle a lot of different materials as well.
I do. All these cards were made with things at home like saran wrap, salt. You can use petroleum jelly, dryer sheets. So you just want to.
Okay. So
And what I said off the top too, you know, we're in this day and age where everybody is communicating sort of electronically, and you know, sending e-cards out and so forth. But people really prefer to have something like this done, something that's homemade.
I think you could really impress your spouse tonight if you make this kind of card for them.
Absolutely.
This one is actually in ink, so it'll come out faster, but you can use it.
Okay, great. Now, sorry, this is obviously part of a card. What do you do to achieve the entire look then?
For this one, all I did is I added a piece of ribbon, and I stamped the word love on it, and I cut out my heart.
Oh,
and
nice.
stuck it on.
Okay, all right. So there we go.
I'm waiting patiently for Lois here.
I'm sorry, Dad.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Okay, and so,
what am I doing?
I guess we're gonna wait for this to dry,
Right.
and then after it has dried, what are we gonna do next?
Next, you would stamp it. You don't have to
So you have a
stamp it,
variety of stamps available, and that's the beauty of taking a course with you. People don't have to buy all the equipment themselves, right?
That's right.
Because I imagine it gets costly after a while. Okay.
You know, I was gonna go out and buy a card for my husband tonight, but
Just
I
use
guess
this, man.
yeah,
So you can just
pretty sweet. Okay.
stamp that on there.
Hopefully Richard's not watching right now. Just
You'll want to put
ruin the
a
surprise.
whole lot of pressure on there.
Okay. Stamping. Oh, that's so
Oh, cute.
Look at that.
If
And it says
people
love.
did want to buy, some of the equipment that you have here, what would you recommend they go to?
Well, me, of course.
Oh, do you sell all of this too?
I do.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I'm sorry. Then go see her. There you go.
And so if people want to get in touch with you to learn how to do all this and make other types of mixed media art, how do they get in touch with you?
They can go to 12stonescrapbooking.com, and I have some workshops on there that they can do, or they can contact me by email. And
that's it.
I'd love to work with them.
Very simple.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Look at
Look
that.
at that.
Let me
We get
see.
to go home with cards.
Oh, yours is really cute.
I
Look.
did multi-love.
You know, the whole drippage look is really, really a hot trend right now.
Oh, thank you.
Like
Thank
you
you very much.
said, a lot of men are getting into mixed
They
media.
are.
And it's because of the natural talent.
There you
Dick.
go. Look at that. It's
Good
my
job.
Twilight look.
Thank you so much for doing it.
You're welcome.
All right, we got more daytime coming up after the break. You know what? You could really use that. I think most
I think
people
I
love
could
that.
too, yeah.